What is up, everyone? It's your boy Dan here again with another video. In this one, you can see we are looking at some Spider-Mans. Um, I am so excited about this. These have actually came out a while ago, and I was able to pick up Andrew Garfield here when they first announced, but I could not for the life of me find Tobey. Big Bad Toy Store did do they got more in than you could pre-order it, so I pre-ordered it. And it finally came in, and it's finally here. I'm so excited to open up all of these. I even busted out Tom here, so we can all see them all together. Probably seen this video, but you'll probably go or check out my Instagram, and you can see a bunch of photos of these guys. And if you guys are a fan of these videos, just do me a favor and like it and subscribe if you really like it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about these figures. Which Spider-Man is your favorite? Is it Tobey, Andrew, or Tom? Let me know. Anyway, I am going to open these up and we're going to take a look at them. I'm so excited. Okay, guys, we are back here again with these figures and we are loving them. And I mean loving them. Both of them are so cool and very distinctly their movie counterparts. Like, obviously all three of the costumes really are different. I'll throw Tom back there. Tom, you can chill back there actually for the rest of the video. How about that? If you want to stand for me. There you go. Tom can chill back there. Obviously all these costumes are very different, and you know, I knew they weren't just going to release 3 Spider-Man figures with the same body mold and everything, just with 3 different heads, but they are very clearly from the respective movies, and they are so cool. Like, for example, with like Tobey's here, like you can kind of feel all of like the indents, but with Andrew's, yeah, Andrew's, oh, you can still feel them actually, but I remember they weren't as pronounced. Like on Tobey's, they were much more pronounced, and they are like on the figure. And with Andrew's, they're more subtle. The blues and the reds are very accurate to their movie counterparts, and the articulation is great. My only real gripe, I would say, is if you see they both of them come with 2 flipping hands on each side, one on each side, and then only one fisted hand and then an open hand like this. I mean, knowing these figures were very expensive, they're like $25 for just a figure, although I think most people are very willing to pay for them. As I would have liked to seen a pair of fisted hands and a pair of like these open hands. 3 sets of hands would have been nice, but we only get 2, and they're only one fist. Like I'm not gonna have both my Spider-Man's fisted hands. I mean, fisted hands, but now like I only have the option where I can only have his right hand fisted. But that's okay. I'm not sure what Tom came with. I actually did bring like the bag where I keep all the accessories in. Maybe I bought the wrong bag. So I don't remember exactly what Tom came with, but anyway, let's just take a look at some of these. So let's take a look at Andrew here first. Really, really liking this figure. That head sculpt, to focus on that. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. So good. You can even see, you know, I was going to say Andrew Garfield does, I mean, they all really, except for Tom, have like a little bit, you can see where they shave, you know, but Andrew's was a little bit better, but you can still see he's got like a little bit of 5 o'clock shadow there almost. Losing focus. But look at this design, dude. Like, so this was from his second movie. The first movie, the costume was a lot different. And obviously they chose the costume that they used in the movie. And this was his current costume, chronologically, I guess. And here's the head sculpt, too. Very nice. Here, so let's take a look at this head. So you can see right here. So this was a big deal because they went with the white eyes. Supposed to silver was what Tobey had at the time. There were lots of people really freaking out about that. But look at the detail. You can see it looks like it's actually stitched in and all that. Really, really nice. I love that. And I think everyone should love that. That's really incredible. So you can see here I have him in this pose, action pose. But really good articulation on them. Both the articulations are very similar, so obviously his arms go up and down, but he can go all the way around. He does have, they have these butterfly joints a lot to figures see nowadays, but they don't really. Okay, it does move, but it's not as much as it once was. Like, I guess it's cool that they have it rather than not, but it's really not that useful. I get maybe it helps. Who knows? Maybe I'm just not seeing it right. They got double jointed elbows there, and the hands hinge and spin around like that. Then the body, which is great here, which is obviously I've been opening like a bunch of like DC Multiverse figures, McFarlane figures lately, because mainly I have a ton of Marvel Legends. Like, I don't see many Marvel Legends that are announced. I'm like, oh, I need that because I have the figure that from like 10 years ago. And the McFarlane figures don't have any sort of ab articulation. But look at this. You can get Andrew all the way bent over. Not all the way bent over, but still. And that is due to a hinge there. You go back really far as well, too. And a diaphragm joint. So you can really get some good poses out of him. And then, see, his legs go out. He's got a nice cut right here. A little stiff, but, they're not stiff to the point where I'm worried I might break them. I just think I need to play with them more. Double jointed elbow or knees. They don't have a swivel here, which maybe would have been nice, but it's okay. Nice hinge at the feet and a wonderful ankle pivot. Stradimus probably loves that. I'm going to take a look at Tobey, who is also pretty much the same articulation, but we are going to go through all of it. Stay. But here's Tobey. So Tobey actually comes with a slightly different hand. Like, so Andrew, his like open hand is like, kind of like a random one. Tobey's is like he's grabbing something. Like, I'll probably have him like getting a nice pose with his hand on the ground. That'd be cool. Anyway, let's take a look at his head sculpt here. Looks, actually, it looks good. Doesn't look exactly like Tobey, but, Tobey's a very generic looking dude, so this also looks generic. Like, he almost looks like Tom Holland in a way. Like, I wouldn't say, if you show me this, I would say it's Andrew Garfield, but the figure does, like, if you also told me it was Tom Holland they were trying to recreate, I'm like, okay, a little off, but I see where they were going with it. I see what this figuring out. Just also, let's compare like the colors they used. I don't remember Andrew's being quite as dark as it was. Maybe in the movie it was, but in the second movie I don't remember it being that much. You took like Tom's. Tom's is super red. It almost looks orange on my camera. It does look orange, very orange in person. It's red. You can see it's red, but it's it's very almost orange. Lots of the same articulation. You got that butterfly joint there. Up and down, goes all around. Got a little bicep cut there. Double jointed elbows. And the hands looking good too. Same ab crunch. Though his ab crunch seems to go down just a little bit more. That diaphragm joint, really nice. Look at that spider logo. We'll take a look at Andrew's in a sec. Very cool. Liking that spider logo. And I just like that you can feel all the ridges here. And then, same articulation. Looking good. Yeah. These figures came out, I don't know how long ago, but I was really hoping this might open up Marvel to doing like some of the older like movie figures, like from like Sony and Fox, Like, I wouldn't mind seeing a whole wave of the Tobey figures, seeing Doc Ock, which we actually did get Doc Ock because he's in this movie, and a Green Goblin. But I wouldn't mind seeing even the Venom figure, him with his black suit, like even like another figure like this, but he's got like his torn up suit, I wouldn't mind seeing those figures. I don't know how other people feel about that, but I think that would be cool. Those would be figures I would probably go out and buy. Same with Andrew. Like, I would like to see, Lizard figure. Although, actually, this is not our first Andrew Garfield Marvel Legends, if you guys didn't know. One of the first ones that has waves that has released was of the Amazing Spider-Man 2. So we did get a couple figures. They weren't anything great, but I really wouldn't mind seeing like some of those figures brought back, from both their movies. We didn't really get them at the time. So, like, we have figures for all Toms, and clearly these two are popular. So, I'd like to see some of those figures. Like, Electro, like Jamie Foxx Electro, even from both movies, like the blue one and the newer version. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to pose these guys up, take a bunch of pictures of them, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we are back here. We got them all posed up. Not the most exciting of poses. But then actually, I want to talk about that. So I was, let's get my figures for these final thoughts, like into some cool poses and stuff. I don't know if I was just lazy or something, but like I tried getting both these guys in some pretty dynamic poses, and I just felt like I couldn't like get there, like like take a look at Andrew right here. Like I want to try and like get like them kind of like in that shot from the trailer. I mean, I guess I can kind of get it here, but it just feels weird. They're kind of awkward, Maybe I do love these figures, but they're really weird to get in poses. Come on, I can get them to stand up now. Like Tobey here was like, I mean, not that that's a bad pose, but like I kind of wish I'd get him something a little more, Get Andrew back on there. I mean, anyway, like either way, these figures are good. I really do like them. Where's Tom? Let me get Tom here. Get him in the photo. But yeah, like I like these figures. They're good. Get in the back there. I'm excited. I'm gonna try playing around with them and get them in some good poses. And I'll throw a bunch of pictures up on my Instagram of them. So definitely head over there and check it out. And once again, if you haven't yet, like the video and subscribe to the channel. We have tons of videos coming out, some really cool stuff I've done. Way more to come. Anyway, guys, peace out.